I told you to keep these things simple. Get to the point.
まだ歩けません。
Still, are you a real pain? Anyway, I understand. Even if I wanted to try repairing it myself, I won't be able to tell where exactly the issue lies. There is no choice. I see what happens once I take it to a repair shop. I'll finish packing up. The only thing left to do is to carry the robot to the repair shop. Alright, how should I do this? Place it in my back. Carry it on your back. I'm not gonna put the thing in my backpack. This is probably the best way, right? Alright, hop onto my back. Yeah, right. Am I supposed to explain every little thing? Listen up. Put your arms around my neck and climb onto my back. Can you do that? After tilting his head, is pushed into action. Confirm a request. Is this correct? Stop! Surrender! The two strangling arms lose their grip. Let out a few cuffs. Are you trying to murder me? There's no need to put that much force into it. Just do it enough that you not to fall off. Honestly, God, I thought I was actually gonna die there. It was a fabulous cold, instantly bringing my knees to a collapse. This android looked to be a world wrestling champion. Okay, let's try that again. Second time was the charm. Take a deep breath, hoist myself off the floor. I start to feel the force of gravity pushing down on my back. Huh? I was prepared to break my back for this. Surprisingly, it wasn't too heavy. I finally come to appreciate this first-class product for the first time. Alright, here I go. How will people respond when they see it? The weather isn't too bad. The cool autumn wind is brushing against my skin. I gladly let the crisp morning air fill my lungs. Thoroughly cleanses away the stress piled from last night. The streets are eerily quiet. I'm just glad that there are less people right now. It feels like I'm carrying an immature grown-up on my back. It's good that there are a few spectators to witness such a sight. I can at least avoid being the center of attention. Let's see here. I comb through my memories and attempt to remember the location of the repair shop. If correct, it shouldn't be more than 15 minutes away from here. It's a good thing that the shop is nearby. I'm not very athletic to begin with. No matter how light the android may be, I still won't be able to carry it around for a long time. I resume walking. Not too light and not too heavy. Maintain the balance of the robot shoveling it around my back. Hold on tight so you don't fall off. Feels like I'm holding a child. Hey, stop moving around so much. I can feel the surface of the robot through my clothes. It doesn't feel any different from normal human skin. I noticed it yesterday, yet it manages to surprise me again today. And it's not just the skin. I can also sense some moderate warmth rising from under the coating. It feels as though I'm carrying an actual person. The robot's probably just overheating itself. The reason behind this familiar warmth. Wow, it feels just like a real person. I muttered to myself, absent-minded. A thermometer? What's this all of a sudden? Oh, that must be why. Motherboards and microprocessors consisting of various computer chips. There must be thousands of those inside a single android. The slight fuzzy warmth emitting from the machine. It's a warm as human skin. It feels just like us. But it's not a real person. It's an elaborate fake. Sometimes I fear what progress in technology will bring to the future. You know where we're headed? We're going to a place that will get you fixed up. When they begin the repairs, you need to be still and quiet, so that they won't be distracted. Do you understand? Hey, I'm asking if you understand. Say something. A little while later, I arrived at my destination, stretching out my wildly aching back, stand before a small building reminiscing of an antique shop. I've heard that they actually do sell some old goods, but they often deal with repairs. To be specific, it's just the owner's hobby to repair robots. He's not a professional by any means. From what I find out, they got a solid reputation though. Most likely they're better known for repairs than selling merchandise. To be honest, I've yet to hear of any competent place for the job. I don't know much other than that. That's because I've never been here before. I'd only heard about it. This is the first time actually checking out the place myself. Obviously, I wouldn't normally ever visit a place like this, but today is an exception. What, a customer already? Hold on a second. I'm greeted with a grumpy voice full of annoyance. After a while, a man emerges from the back, scratching his head. He looks as if he's just woken up. He doesn't appear too young or old. Something in his late 20s, maybe. He probably didn't get a lot of sleep last night. He doesn't stop yawning. So what can I do for you so early in the morning? Unable to move my arms, I gesture to the android dropped over my back. I was looking to get this robot repaired. Huh? An android. Wiping his tired eyes, he passes a gaze onto the robot. Let me see here. I don't think I've ever seen this model before. I spot a glint of curiosity in those sleepy, half-closed eyes of his. He walks over to take a closer look. I can't believe it. I'm totally stumped. It's probably some obscure model from an unknown company, or it's never actually been released to the public. Where exactly did you get this android? I'm not sure how to respond to this. If I tell him about the junkyard, he may call the cops on me. Since it's illegal to take anything from anything out there. It could be problematic, so I left it on. What should I say? Tell him the... Can I save? Yes, there is a save option. Thank God. Okay, I'm going to save here, and we're going... This is amazing layout, though. I'm stumped. I've never seen a game visual novel this beautiful. Look at this. It looks legit. Okay, we're still truth. Please don't call the cops on us. God from the junkyard. Junkyard. You don't mean that's company's junkyard. I haven't seen any other junkyard around here, so yes, it's probably that one. You got some guts, kid. I hope you know how much the fines are. I know that anything in the world is free as long as you don't get caught. You're a funny kid. I like you. Yeah, we made a friend. What's the frick is his name? He seems like a pretty cool dude. I was nervous at first, but I guess I didn't need to worry so much about him reporting after all. But wait, what's this? A nasty frown burns on his face. Is something wrong? This is problematic. Suddenly he starts fussing like a little kid. What kind of sicko would do this? Just look at it. The whole frame's ruined. It won't even be able to move around properly on its own. He's right. It was pretty quick on him to point that out. I guess really it's the real deal after all. Do you think you can fix it? That's not the main issue here. There's something more important. And what is that? Do you have the resolve to take proper care of an android? The resolve? What is he suddenly on about? And I need to go to the washroom, guys. I'm holding it in right now. I'm going to keep on doing it until this stops. Listen, androids break easily. They're fragile. They're sensitive. They're delicate. You get what I'm saying here. You should never treat an android this way. He emphasized this point 3 times. That's how passionate he was about it. I see that he really loves his robots. But at the same time, he's starting to freak me out. He continues to rant. To a lot of people, androids are nothing but fancy toys nowadays. And those kinds of folks pay for my food and my bills. But whenever I hear about that they've been mistreating their androids, I tend to lose my temper. They don't understand how important these creatures really are to us. And only take a small step back. Creatures. This man has referred to androids as creatures. He's not right in the head. From time to time, people who fall in love with androids would show up in news reports. I'm not just talking about the ones who seek sexual pleasure from androids. I'm talking about the people that are willing to spend the rest of their lives with Android, treat them as equals. Bravo to you people. I would like to clap that out for the... It's a pressing issue that's been brought up many times in recent years. It's an abnormality spawning from an advancing civilization with constant innovation and technology. As someone who never seen it happen firsthand, I've always refused to believe it. How could such a person possibly exist? An android simply lacks the intellect to be paired up with a human being. It's not all about intelligence or looks. For example, if my computer was outdated completely. Like that laptop, this setup, everything, I would completely dated. Because I love it, it's beautiful, it works wonderfully. This is the first time I've heard something like this happen for me. Although I feel more disappointed than shocked. You seem like a perfectly normal person from the outside, but they say you can't judge a book by its cover. You understand? What I'm trying to say is that I'll get it fixed, but you better take good care of it. I felt this way a bit fair since I wasn't the one who messed up this android in the first place. Even so, I don't feel like it's worth starting an argument over. Better just bite my tongue and get this over with. Alright, I'll just need to be a bit more careful from now on, alright? I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, what a great kid. At least you listen when someone tells you something. If you like me that much, could you charge me a little less? You learned bargain already. At your age, you're not such a great kid after all. That's a full turn in a blink of an eye. Unbelievable. Well, fine. Since you're my first customer of the day, I'll charge you half as much as usual. I'm relieved to hear that. A discount at most certainly welcome. That's great. Would you be able to finish it by the end of the school day? Yep. I don't practically have anything else to work on today, so punches some numbers into his calculator. Then he shows me the results. I was planning on charging you only about this much. What do you think? My mind goes completely numb for the 3 seconds. How much? There are a lot of video games that I've always wanted to buy. I also need to save up for new textbooks that I'll be using next year. This robot had better pay for itself. So we poured all video game money and textbook money into her.